Hello again, this is Keshar. I'm good to be back again. Inquisitive mind like to know. Already people are asking me, why do I wear scarf? I don't mind. Eh, If I want you to get to know me, you have got the right to ask some questions, and through the email that you send me, I get to know you. So those that are appropriate, I would answer. I have arthritis on my neck, and I always have to keep my neck warm. And right now that I'm sitting here, the window behind me is open because I like to have fresh air. So I hope that I've answered your question. So do you remember the statement that I left you with last time? It was, do you want what you need or you need what you want? Which category are you in? It doesn't matter. You can be in either one. As I said, there is no problem with where you are in life. You can be happy in every stage of your life. But if you're unhappy, then you have to need, or you may need to make an adjustment. And that's where, or that's what we are talking about. That's where we need to go. Going toward happiness. So the statement that I left you with was, do you want what you need or you need what you want? There is the question that you always need to go after what you want. This is always, I believe in that, but you need to go after what you want when you reach the maturity in your life that you realize where you need to be with your wants. Otherwise, the wants would bring addiction. The wants would bring other problems, because what we want in life is not always what we need. So we have a tendency to want. I was just noticing, and this is what this came to mind, honestly. I was at a place that I saw a mother talking to a 3-year-old child, and she kept saying, what do you want? What do you want? And the kid was crying. What do you want? What do you want? She should have asked, what do you need? What do you need? We have been hearing this want so much that we're consumed with that wanting. We all want. And we never get enough because we keep wanting more and more. The more we have, the more we want. It's nice. As I said, we need to go after we want. But we have to be mature enough to know what we want is what we really need. What you need is not as much as you want. But there is harmony here. Because what you need is way, way below what you want. But we all need to live to our ability, or to the point that we deserve and we know and we are capable to be at. So there is nothing wrong with that. If you're capable, you can expect. One of the problems in life is that we expect too much, but we don't have the capability to get to that point. But we just want. You know, you can't walk, but you want to run. There is nothing with wishing and hoping and willing to try to get better. Don't get me wrong. But you have to have enough sense to know what you're losing for what you're getting. That is the maturity that I'm talking about. Because what a kid wants and what you want is a different thing. But you teach your children at the very beginning that what do you need? What do you need so I can give you what you need? Because what you want may not be to your best interest. But we are so immature, some of us, that we don't know the situation that we're in, how we can get out. And that's why, if we are in a miserable zone, it's so comforting for us to just stay there. Because we just don't want to have the courage. We don't have the courage, or we don't want to have the willingness to get out of this situation. Because it's hard to get out of a situation that you're in. And that's what takes most of the energy. So what you need to do in life to not get to those positions that takes a lot of energy from you, and you need to get out. So every time that you want to get into a situation, you just sit back, think about it, look at it, go around it, analyze it. Do I want to get into that situation? And there are times that you do get to a situation that you don't want to be in. And that is where your intelligence and your know-how and your awareness comes in and helps you to move on and get out. And that's where the honesty comes in again. You're honest with who you are. And I'm not ashamed. There is nothing to be ashamed of. Ashamed of what? The thing that people say. The people say that he drinks water when he talks. I have passed those stages. Those are the stages that you need to get out of. Then sooner in life that you realize what you want in life, the best will happen, and you'll be the happiest in life. First, you get to know yourself, then you're honest with who you are, then you face your deficiencies, then you try to remedy them, and then you walk on, and you be happy, and you cry, and you laugh, and it's all part of life. But I'm happy in life. Your mission, I said, is happiness. And you have to respect yourself enough. This is what I want for you, all you to know. The day that I am gone, the day that I pass, I want life to say, I'm proud of this guy, he knew how to live. With all the obstacle I threw his way, he still lived a good life. That's what life wants to hear from you. Then it would say, wow, he lived his life. That's what we all need to do. We want life to stand and be proud of what it has given us a chance. You know, when you give a gift to someone, I want the people to appreciate that. So you try to give them the gift that they want. Or you try to give them the gift that they need. Of course, they should realize what they need. They want what they need. So you give them a gift, something that they want. And this is life. This is the gift that has been given to us. The Creator, whoever, whatever it may be, is expecting you to appreciate what has been given you as a gift. Now you can sit and open this, whatever, the closet of your problems, and just sit by it and just be unhappy. Anyway, so what we need in life to realize that we cannot have everything that we want. For everything that we want in life, there's a price that we have to pay. Or even everything that we need, there is a price that we have to pay. Are we willing to pay that price for what we are hoping to get? How much do I have to raise up to get to that point that I can be in the position to want that? Do I have the energy to walk 2 hours or to run 3 hours a day? So I don't even think about that. If I don't have the money, I'm not talking about money. Through all these videos that I post, when nothing monetary is in mind. It's all about yourself and the values I'm talking about. So if there is so much that you need to pay to get to that position that you want to be in, you have to realize that you can afford it. You cannot afford everything that okay, I want this because I'm just good for it. No, you have to be capable. You have to be capable of handling what you are hoping to have. Otherwise, when you get it, you don't appreciate it. And when you don't appreciate it, you lose it. So you need to be worthy of what you get. If you say hello to someone, you get the first time, the second time, the third time you would even ignore. So if you want to get, you have to give. And when you give what you have and what you need and what you want. That is giving. It's so nice to be in a position that you really don't care about what is said, and you just live for yourself, not for the people and their judgment. Because people have everything about you has to be you. And the only thing that they can talk about you is you. Nobody else can, because nobody else is not you. So I can only talk about myself. By talking is not bragging. I only know about myself. Most of us don't even know ourselves. And we just are talking about people. I don't know myself, but I know you. So I keep assuming about who you are, what you do, where you go, and all that. And I spend all that energy. And that's not worth it. Then there was a big thing that everybody got into, saying that I live for myself. I don't care what people say. And that's also, I think, it's a very stupid statement. Why shouldn't you say, I don't care about what people say? No, I do care about what people say, but I do care about the people that I care for what they say. Did you get that? I care for what the people that I care for. I care for what they say. Not I don't care for what people that I don't even know. What they say, it's worthless. People who love you and people who want you and people who appreciate you, they will take you into their heart. And that's a good place. They always want the best for you. Yes. So, life is beautiful. And you have to appreciate and understand the beauty before you can enjoy your beautiful life. So instead trying to emphasize on others, emphasize on yourself. Instead trying to look at what others have, look at what you have. Instead trying to hide your blemishes, live with it and try to remedy them. The longer that you say you don't have because you're ashamed of what you have, you will always be carrying that burden with you for the rest of your life. Because you never gave yourself a chance to correct it. You never gave yourself a chance to correct it. And we need to correct ourselves every day of our life because we keep growing, hopefully, every day of our life. The fertilizer that you give to your plant when it's 1 year old or 6 months old, it's different than the one that you give when it's 10 years old. And that is the cycle of life. What you need to spend today is different than what you need to spend tomorrow for the problem that you made or the mistake that you made today. So if you make a mistake, correct it. Because tomorrow you have to pay a higher price for correcting that mistake. Well, it's time for me to say goodbye again. And I love you all. It's so good to be back. It's so good to be sit with you here. It's so good to be good. Be good. Be good. Because if you expect the best, you have to be the best. So think about this till we talk about it next time. Thank you.